So today I want to make some kick sounds. I've been kind of learning about sound design just a little bit, but I also kind of just like to experiment and like trial and error and just figure shit out on my own. But I'm not like super good with drums at all. I normally just use drum loops and I'm cool with that. That's okay, but I also want to learn more. So today I'm just going to record some shit with the tascam and see if we can make some kick sounds with it. So let's just explore around my house, open some doors, and make some kicks. This door gets a little stuck and makes this dunk noise, so we're going to record this one. All right, let's record the freezer door. The oven door also seems like a great choice, so let's do that too. Let's punch this pillow. Maybe hope we don't get a meow in there. It might actually kind of cool though if we do get a meow. This thing keeps the winter out, so we're going to record that too. All right, so we're back in the studio. I got the teddy bear sweater on. I got my tea. Got the lights. Got this candle, real white girl shit. I got the lava lamp kind of heating itself up. So it's a whole vibe right now, and I'm ready to kind of get started. I've opened a bunch of simplers and put all the samples in, so we're going to kind of just mess around and see what we can create. I'm going to try to do a lot of stuff on the push, but you'll see it on my screen recording. So let's do that now. Okay, so it turns out that I was recording the entire wrong screen for the whole entire time that I was making the video. When I went to edit it, I was like, fuck, this sucks. And normally I would have just thrown this all out, but I spent a lot of time on this and I had a lot of fun with it. So I'm just going to hop back in to the computer and show you what I did. Unfortunately, you're not going to see the entire process of me going through the steps, but whatever. That's just life. I need to check next time. I feel like a complete idiot, but whatever. Let's do this. Okay, so this is the first one of the door to my kids' room. So kind of cropped it. I'm going to crop all of these, but I cropped a lot of it for this one. And then I put an EQ on there, put a brute compressor on there, but then just ended up fiddling with some knobs and kind of finding something I liked. And then I put a saturator on it and it sounds like this. Now I'll admit, this one I don't really like that much. I feel like it has kind of a weird crunch to it, but this whole entire time I was just experimenting, just learning, just trying new things. And I think by this fifth kick that we get to, I'm like very proud of kind of how it turned out and like what it sounds like, because I learned just a little bit more along the way. And that's kind of my goal every time, is to just learn a little bit more about sound design and making cool shit. So this is this one. All right, let's move on to the second one. This one I had like two different kinds of sounds. This was the fridge, and I kind of picked the second one. I put a drum bus on it. I had kind of went back and forth and ended up going with boom in D and turned the boom up just a little bit. And then I added a little bit of reverb, turned down the dry wet, and then I don't think I EQ'd it. I didn't do anything with the EQ, but it sounds like this. I think it's got that good smack and like a little bit of wet tail to it. All right, moving on to the oven door. I liked this one a lot. I put an acoustic kick compressor on it. I put a plugin that I really like a lot called Brainworks Subfilter. I turned up the resonance really high, turned up the low end, gave it a little punch at 48 hertz. And then I also added a delay because I just felt like I wanted like a little bit of rhythm to it. And so this is what this one sounds like, the oven door. And I think I might even let this kind of extend just a little bit so that like when I export it, you can hear the, kind of hear that delay tail. All right, moving on to the, what was this? This was the pillow. This was the pillow. So I punched it twice, took the second punch. This one I EQ'd a lot of the high end out and kind of gave it a little bit of boost right here at 80 hertz. And then I added a plugin called Heatwave. And so I added some drive, turned up the input, and this one sounds kind of cool. I like this one a lot. Oops, it's turned down. I'm sorry. There we go. Got this cool kind of muffled cutoff sound. I like it. I don't know. It's weird. I think it's dope. And also, if you're like, why are you doing the things that you're doing? That's stupid. That's not how it works. Let me know. Like, I'm just down to learn. My whole entire goal whenever I'm making music is to just feel like a kid and just experiment and try to do whatever I'm doing and just have fun. Like, I just want to have fun at the end of the day. I want to turn some knobs, press some buttons, use my ears to kind of learn what I like and what I don't like. But if there's like some absolute rules or whatever that I'm breaking, let me know about it. All right, last one. This is the winter kind of, I don't even know what you call that, shade thing that we have in our house. So this one I really kind of went in and cropped and kept like only this little part, and I faded out the end of it. I really wanted it to have like a boom, like a big boom to it. So I put Fat and Rough in E. I also added another saturator, a warm tube saturator. Then I added a little bit of reverb. And then it sounds like this. I think that shit sounds dope. It has this like crazy 808 type of vibe to it. I think it's so fucking awesome. I think it's so cool. And like by the end, I kind of am learning like what I want to add and what I want to put on. I'm like still shooting myself in the foot that I was totally recording the wrong screen this whole time, but whatever, it happens. At least I kind of got to show you guys what I did with these kicks, and I'm going to be using this to make a sample pack. And I'm going to try to just document my whole process of making my own sample pack. And you guys can come along with me as I learn just tweaking and twisting knobs and pressing buttons and making things that I like. And I've dropped my first sample pack, that's kind of how I made the first sample pack, is just tweaking knobs, twisting buttons, whatever. You can get it in the link in the description. It's only $3. I would appreciate your support. There is a code to get it for free, but it doesn't last long. It's to the end of October. So if you want to get that now, you can. But yeah, that's it. Peace. Have a great day.